everybody, I'm Pat Rothfuss and this is Bedstock. I'm reading from my bed for sick kids stuck in their bed. I am actually a sick kid myself, as you can tell by the sound of my voice right now. Please use the links below to donate and share Bedstock with your friends. I'm going to read one of my favorite books. It's called Shy Charles. You can come in a little closer so they can see the pictures. Charles was happy as he could be, but he liked to play alone. He wouldn't talk to Wanda Sue and never went near the phone. "It's a new day," said Charles's mother. "Let's go in the store and say hello. We'll buy a sweet potato pie and say goodbye before we go." "Wonderful morning," said Mrs. Belinsky. "A chocolate surprise for my beautiful boy." I can't do the voices because I'm all scratchy in my throat. I do a really awesome Mrs. Belinsky. "Say thank you," said Charles's mother. "Thank you," yelled Mrs. Belinsky. "Enjoy." His mother told him, "Say goodbye." Charles hid inside a flour sack. "Goodbye with kisses," said Mrs. Belinsky. "Someday when he's big, he'll kiss me back." "I'm so embarrassed," said Charles's mother. "You never say goodbye or thank you. Lucky for you that I'm so nice. Another mother would spank you." "This can't go on," said Charles's dad. "I'm sick and tired of thank you fights. It's time he played football or joined the ballet." Next Tuesday, Charles was in tights. "Isn't he sweet?" said Madame Lafleur. Charles wouldn't say maybe or no or yes. For a week he pretended to be asleep. Charles was not a success. So Charles's father took him to town and bought him some beautiful football things. The shirt was scarlet with shoulder pads, and it had silver wings. "Charles," said his father, "you'll be the best. Like lightning you'll streak across the grass. Like butter you'll melt the defensive line, and you'll throw the winning pass." Charles trembled like an autumn leaf. "Hi," roared the coach. "My name is Fred." "He doesn't look so well to me. Take him home and put him to bed." "Charles," said his dad, "you're a jelly roll. You're just a cowardly custard. You're like a sandwich without the bread, not to mention the ham and mustard. How are you ever going to school, or find a job, or get married?" Charles sat down and cried so hard that he had to be carried. Then Charles's father murmured low, "A babysitter is coming tonight. You know the one. It's Mrs. Block. Everything will be all right." When I read this to my boys, we talk about how his dad shouldn't have shouted, but sometimes dads get a little frustrated. It went down. The sitter came. His parents left at 6 o'clock. Charles skedaddled up the stairs. "Come back, little push cake," cried Mrs. Block. Charles played happily in his room. He made a spaceship out of his chairs. Suddenly, there was a terrible crash. Mrs. Block had fallen downstairs. Charles got her into the sofa. He told her, "Now don't be nervous." He brought her a blanket and cocoa, and then he called the emergency service. "He saved my life," moaned Mrs. Block. "He's a prince, a gem, a hero." And everyone shouted, "Thank you, Charles." And Charles said, 0. Thanks so much.